arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Joyce, 6'6" tall, 210 pounds, and he loves to bang it out. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 103 kilos. And here is the juggernaut, Joe Joyce, one of the hardest hitters in the division. Not many fighters hit harder than the juggernaut. Here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the juggernaut, Joe Joyce. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
Good luck.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Good left counter that lands. So much for boxing. This is a fight. That left counter punch will score. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he just missed with that left jab. Nice counter punch. Just misses with that big right hand. Good counter punch. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nice punch. Nice job landing that left counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Perfect counter shot. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Good counter left hand there. He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Big swing and a miss. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. Left punch. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. They're both trying for a knockout. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. There's a counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Punch, counter punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That counter shot lands. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
He's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots. A huge opportunity. Can he cash in? Is this big opportunity to finish the fight slipping him by? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Solid punch. That left counter was perfectly timed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Great round. You have to relax. Now go into the load.
There's the bell to start round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice counter. And he just misses with that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just gets out of the way of that left hand. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered.
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. And he misses with the left uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful. This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder. Lands with the right counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Great counter right hand there. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Yes, I like that round. Good on, feel good? Good man. See it, he'll ride it out.
And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Big time! Good job trying to back out of trouble. Good punch. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Counter right. A huge opportunity. Can he cash in? He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know what his game plan is, or if he's even got one. Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire he goes. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Let's see how good he is defensively, keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. Counter punching. What this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter shot. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. He gets out of the way of that left hand. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Can he finish the job? He's down and the referee has started the count. Will he make it back to his feet? Not looking good.
3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Missed him with that uppercut. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Left counter score. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Don't get carried away. I love that. I love that. That jab's sweet.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot with the right hand. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
I want to back out, stumbling around on Bambi legs. He's got to get back into the fight. And he goes down. Not looking good for him right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. You don't want to trade shots. Big right hand just misses. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Jump all over, mix it up, body and head, be smart.
This is the 10th. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape. Good counter right hand again. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Beautiful counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice offensive display, Lanny. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
That's start 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That punch landed. Nice counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And they get out of the way of that left hand. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell for round 12. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And a counter left. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He caught him big time. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.